Personally, I would love to have as many guns and as many rounds as I possibly could in my home to defend my family. I'm by myself a lot, and so I have to defend my own home.
Hello, my name is Kerry Hogan. I live in St. Paul. I was also sort of upset not to see Representative Hausman here.
I'm going to leave for a little while.
My name is Ray Woodledge. I'm from Duluth, Minnesota. I'm a 10-year active Army veteran with 2 combat tours in Iraq and Kosovo. I'm here today to address the issue of so-called high-capacity magazines. The increased lethality provided by high-capacity magazines comes from eliminating or postponing a 1/2 second magazine change during an intense, close-quarters firefight against a comparably armed opposing force. That 1/2 second matters a whole lot when clearing a house in Iraq or defending your home from armed invaders, because the total time frame we're talking about is just a few seconds, 20 to 30 at the most. But mass shootings are measured in minutes, not seconds, unfortunately, and there is rarely a comparably armed opposing force. A single, unopposed aggressor in a target-rich environment is going to continue shooting until he is stopped or until he runs out of ammo. The 1/2 second it takes to change a magazine would not have made any difference in these tragedies. If you could step away from the emotion of the discussion for 1 second, you will see that when police are several minutes away, a 1/2 second magazine change still only takes 1/2 second.
My name is Stephen Zerwas. I'm a 23-year veteran peace officer, of which 13 of those years I've been a lead firearm instructor for our agency. I'm an 8-year veteran of the United States Army as a military police officer, and I'm a city councilman. The proposed firearm restrictions will not reduce violent crime, especially gun crime, in any way. To think that any governmental agency would be able to remove all of the millions of standard capacity magazines that are already in the system is preposterous. This simply will never happen. Therefore, the proposal would only put law-abiding citizens at risk. Criminals are rule breakers, and they're law violators. Criminals will always find a way to obtain standard capacity magazines through unlawful means, only to then use them against us.
Michael Fiato, Bloomington. HF 241 as currently written is not an assault weapons ban, as it obviously redefines that ridiculously overused and propagandized phrase to include virtually every gun owned today in Minnesota. This is a ban on nearly every semi-automatic weapon in existence and will mark the effective end of the Second Amendment in the state of Minnesota for the law-abiding, and very arguably the beginning of a criminal free-for-all for which you will all be held responsible if you vote for this. Yeah. The idea of having agents of the state also come into homes, inspecting the homes of law-abiding as stated in 10.16.2 without due cause is the quintessential calling card of authoritarianism. Thank you.
My name is Alan Learnus. I live in Lake Elmo. I am absolutely appalled that a legislator would craft a bill that's as blatantly unconstitutional as this bill or these proposed bills are, and then not even have the courtesy